All right, let's get a few people in here before I get started. Get a few people in here. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Already. I gotta have at least two people watching me. Guys, this shit is getting crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, the reality hasn't hit yet. But it's like, what's up? What's up? Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get even two people in here because it's kind of late. But dude, so I was gonna go into this article a little bit, the one that came out from Cosmic News. And yes, I know we gotta be careful with fake news, but guys, you already know, like this shit's not coming out of their ass. You know what I mean? Like there's always a sliver of truth. You know what I mean? So this one on Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan and Saudi set to bring back the Snyderverse exclusive. Like where are they getting this from, you know? Like I haven't even thought of what's his name, Chris Nolan. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's like I gotta pinch myself. Like, is this like even the engagement and the talk of this universe possibly coming back? It's like I never. I mean, I'm not saying that I never believed that it would happen, but it's like one of those things. Like, oh shit, this might be fucking happening for reals, you know? And I kind of just been in the kind of like, out, not really like reporting on this stuff because let's be honest, we got enough people doing that on YouTube. But it's like I wanna make sure that this shit is I don't want to get my hopes up too high. But at the same time, it's like all this stuff's coming out, and it's like, what are they doing? And you gotta take in account, Snyder with all his posts over there on Instagram too. Like, why is he doing all those posts for? You know, we already know how he moves. But anyway, so let me get to this article. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, and Saudi set to bring back the Snyderverse exclusive by Matt McGloin. On the eve of the anniversary of the theatrical Justice League release, our insiders have reached out with major updates about Zack Snyder and the sale of Warner Brothers Discovery. And what is now being described as a full play scenario for the return of the Snyderverse. Damn, dude. And James Gunn has been quiet too. I haven't heard jack shit from James Gunn. I mean, if you guys have, let me know, but I haven't heard anybody say anything about what's going on with the universe. But anyways, Warner Brothers Discovery is officially up for sale, and it's no coincidence that Zack Snyder has been posting nonstop DCEU images and liking fan content on Instagram that compares the performance of his films to James Gunn's struggling DCU projects. They said struggling, dude. The timing lines up with what we have been told. If WBD is sold, James Gunn will be out as head of DC Studios. All right, let's just take all this shit with a grain of salt, right? Like, it sounds good, right? It feels true. Sounds good. The This comes from the same insider who told us Daredevil Born Again was being completed, retooled months before the Hollywood Reporter confirmed it, exactly as we reported. It's the same source who has been accurately filling us in on the WBD sale and David Zaslaff's plans before the trades caught up. Their track record speaks for itself. What are your guys' thoughts on this so far?
Smoky, beefy.
Like, tell me what you guys think. Like, are you guys in high hopes, or are you guys like just waiting, like me, or both? Regarding DC, the message from our insider is clear. The Snyderverse is back in play fully. That means Zack Snyder returning to DC not just for a one-off Elseworlds title, but for an actual revival of the universe he started. Dude, 10 years later, can you believe that shit? We're told that Christopher Nolan is also part of the plan to return as executive producer. That's the same Christopher Nolan who backed Snyder on Man of Steel and helped shape the original vision for DC before WB derailed it with studio interference. According to what we have been previously told, it was also Nolan's decision to hand over DC to Snyder. Yep, we already know that Nolan, he's all for the Snyderverse. We already know that he has Zack's back. While Snyder has publicly said he wanted to end his DC career with an adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, we're now told that the impending sale of WBD has shifted everything. He has pivoted towards restoring the Snyderverse outright. Dang. And I also heard like people, you already know, people talk their shit talking about, oh, he's out of Netflix because of Rebel Moon didn't do well and all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe he's leaving Netflix. I'm not saying that he really is. What's up, Azteca? I see you. But if he is, maybe because he has to drop what he's doing over there, or maybe I don't fucking know. All I know is, to me, if he's getting quote unquote fired from Netflix or just leaving Netflix, maybe it's because he plans on working on the Snyderverse movies. Because think about it, you can't work over there and do the Snyderverse all at once. I mean, come on, let's be real. The Snyderverse, it's a big story. I mean, I'm not saying he couldn't, but if you take that in account, it kind of makes sense, assuming it's true. None of this is accidental. Even Ezra Miller is making some sort of Hollywood return. Damn, Ezra Miller's been out for a while. I forgot all about him, to be honest. We're told Saudi Arabia is now a front runner to acquire WBD. According to our source, they're in the driver's seat with their $1 trillion fund. And here's a critical part. Zack Snyder already works with the Saudis. Yes, we already know that. So a lot of this is like, to be honest with you guys, a lot of this is already shit that we speculate. I think the first part of this article is probably like, the newest news, to alleged news to hear. Snyder and the UFC partnered with Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, chaired by, I'm not going to even say that, to produce A Brawler, an upcoming film Snyder is directing and co-writing. The Saudis trust Snyder creatively, and he is already tied directly into their entertainment expansion. Okay, before I continue, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think that I don't see. I don't even like calling them Saudis, to be honest. But I don't see them owning WB. That's so fucking weird. Like, I don't. Whoever is really running the show, whoever really, I don't know how it works in the business, but I don't think they're gonna own a WB. I just don't see that happening. Just because it's WB's an American company, you know what I mean? And maybe they'll have their hand in it. Maybe they'll invest or something. But owning the company all together, hell no, dude. I don't. Nah. Our insider says this is exactly why Snyder has been highlighting his Snyderverse work on social media. The signals aren't random, they're building momentum. We're told that Hollywood as a whole is also signing massive new deals with the Saudis, including Trump, and figures connected to the Trump circle, like his son-in-law, Jared Kushner and Kingdom wants major entertainment assets, major franchises, and major theme parks. Okay, I don't really know too much about Trump Circle, but I just think it's kind of funny that Trump is brought into the conversation. Um, Our source also confirms that Saudis want a massive Universal Warner theme park as part of their Vision 2030 initiative. 2030 initiative. That means the potential to bring DC Universe, Universal Monsters, Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all under one entertainment umbrella. A fully restored Snyderverse lines up with this ambition. I mean, shit, if we're over here begging for this shit, it only makes sense to restore it, right? A WBD acquisition gives them everything: DC, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Universal Monsters, and more. Hollywood producer confirms a Saudi deal near completion. Our insider pointed us to comments from Hollywood producer Patrick, I'm not going to even try to say his last name, who said he was the first to report Saudi Arabia's interest in WBD back in October, according to blah blah blah, who recently returned to Saudi Arabia. The deal is nearly done. Okay, yeah, I heard about that. They were playing. I saw some clips of this producer guy talking about Comcast and Saudi Arabia. But yeah. Yep, and this is just gonna keep happening. We're gonna continue to get news. We're gonna, you know, more and more speculation. But I guess supposedly we'll know by December what's really gonna happen. But what are your guys' thoughts on that? Damn, I have like no people in here. Yeah, I know. It's like the same fucking shit. So it's like you're not really hearing anything new from me. But like I said, like I gave you guys my opinion. I don't see Saudi Arabia owning the Saudis. I don't see them owning WB. Uh, but it is kind of strange that we're hearing all this stuff, and then you got Zack Snyder doing his stuff on Instagram, and you know these crazy ass rumors. Like how did Nolan even get into the conversation? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I pinch myself still because I'm like, is this like why is this happening right now? Oh, and with the James Gunn universe kind of being like really like what the fuck is going on over there? Like I haven't heard anything new. Like everything's on hold. And obviously because they're getting ready to sell the company. But like I heard some Supergirl news talking about that they're gonna release a trailer in like certain areas or whatever. And I'm like, what? That's so fucking weird. Like I won't be surprised that these movies get canceled and they just move on with something else. Either that, like I just don't see the movies. Honestly, I know I don't want to I don't want to shit on anyone's parade, but I personally don't see those movies happening. I know some people want that universe, which I still like can't wrap my head around why, because like that shit is just so like it's just so basic and so at the surface, so like we've seen this shit before, man. Like we already got this like 1,000 fucking times, right? But hey, that's what they fucking like. So whatever. But continue to be online. I'm telling you guys, continue to be online. Hashtagging restore the Snyderverse. I don't care what anyone fucking says. I'm still gonna be doing that hashtag because you know, that's gonna get a, I think it's gonna get traction regardless. Um, but yeah, just keep on just doing what your guys are doing. Lately, because I kind of been online, and honestly, like I kind of like back off sometimes because people get so fucking stupid online, guys. You guys already know. I don't have to tell you this. Like the other day, I was arguing with some rando about how, because he said that BBS failed, and I'm like, here we fucking go again. Like, why the fuck do you guys always say that fucking BBS failed? Why do you always say that shit? Because it didn't. Okay, it almost made $1 billion fucking dollars. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, I get so sick of that shit. Like, it's so fucking old at this point. I I've been caping for BBS since 2016, and it's like, can you guys just say that it made money and just say you personally didn't like the fucking movie? Don't fucking lie. Don't troll and say that it wasn't successful, because that's a fucking just a flat out bullshit fucking lie and narrative, and I'm getting fucking sick of it. But yeah, stupid shit like that. I've been seeing, like, stuff circulating. And believe it or not, guys, yesterday I was on Facebook because I'm on Facebook too, and I'm a part of this DCEU group, and some guy just straight up brought up Zack Snyder's daughter. I'm not even bullshitting. Like, I would show you guys what he said because I screenshot it, but I'm what do you call it? I'm using my phone to stream. So what I'll do, I'll post, because I don't even want to say it out loud. I'll post it on my what do you call it, community, and I won't dox the dude. So I'll black all that out. But you guys won't believe what the fuck he said, and I'm like, you fucking piece of human garbage. Like, like who the fuck? Like, oh my god, dude. Like, how dare you? It's one thing to say that his movies suck, fine, whatever. But to say that, like, why are you? First of all, why the fuck are you in a Snyderverse community? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. Happy Monday. What's up, everyone? What's up, Daniel Berry Sports? But yeah, guys, like, I know I know a lot of us don't want to get our hopes up high, but like, why is this even a conversation? You know what I mean? Like, something is cooking. I don't know what it is. I've been seeing people saying about, because there was like another article about animation, and then people are like, oh, we don't want that shit, and then other people are like, oh, I'll take the animation. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, any I prefer live action. Okay, let's get that fucking straight. I want what we were gonna have. I want that continued. But if they're like, oh, it's gonna be animation, I mean, I'll take it. It's something. But yes, I prefer live action, and something tells me if they do restore it, they're definitely not gonna go with animation. Like, I think it's definitely gonna be animation. I mean, live action for sure. um the universe is running. I've seen people talk about, like, oh, maybe they'll just do the multiverse and everything will be going on all at once. And I said before, um me, I would like that to happen, but you already fucking know, dude, if James Gunn is in charge, he's not going to let that happen, because it's going to take way too much attention away from his universe. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be real. No matter how much you guys, not you guys, but no matter how much the haters say, oh, nobody wanted the Snyderverse ain't, it's dead, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck, it's not. Because we're still fucking talking about it. We won't shut the fuck up about it, dude. And we're never going to shut the fuck up about it. And I'll tell you, even these haters will go run to go watch fucking Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 and 3. I mean, let's be fucking honest. But I just think it'll destroy what Gunn is trying to do. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. So, but let's say they demote James Gunn. They don't even fire him. They demote him and they put some other guy, not necessarily Zack Snyder, but some other guy in charge for the DC what do you call it, studio. And that guy or woman or whatever, or group of people, they decide, hey, you know, James Gunn, you continue with Peacemaker, and let's say they just let him continue with Peacemaker, which I think would be perfect for him because all that's like his shit, you know, being the degenerate, you know, making these characters into degenerate assholes and misfits. That's his shit. All right, that's his. I don't know the word for it. That's his mo. That's his fucking mo. You know what I mean? When it comes to action, fight scenes, you know, an interesting story, that's Snyder. That's Zack Snyder all the way. Not James Gunn, in my opinion. But let's say something like that happens. Like we don't fucking know. Sometimes I know sometimes I can go overboard and like really just fucking just shit all over the fucking damn Gunverse. Because it's not even James Gunn necessarily. Sometimes it is because I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. But it's kind of his fans more that piss me off because it's like, all right, shut the fuck up. Like you guys are liars. Not all of them, okay? But there a lot of them are trolling ass fucking lying motherfuckers that just want to like just start some shit, in my opinion. But Police interior to prevent scratches. Anyways, fit your car like a glove. There is a part of me for the DC, the real true DC fans, how they call them, the real DC fans, which is bullshit. Because that's another thing that pisses me off. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers talking about, oh, you're not a real DC fan if you just like the Snyderverse. Like, bitch, I fucking started with the animations. I fucking, you know, I'm a DC fan, period. I don't give a fuck if I don't read the fucking comics. I fucking grew up with the animations, and that's how I got introduced into the world of fucking DC. So you can go fuck off with that bullshit talking about, oh, you're not a real DC fan. No one can fucking tell me if I'm not a real DC fan or if I'm not a real Snyder fan, okay? Fuck off. Like, for real. So sick of that shit too. Don't let anybody tell you guys that shit. Don't let anybody tell you online, oh, you're not a real DC fan or you're not a real Snyder fan. Like, bitch, shut up. Don't tell me what I'm a fan, what I'm not a fan of. I'll tell you what, I'm not a fucking gun. I'm not a gun fan. I'll tell you that. Okay, I'm not a Gunverse fan. I'm not a James Gunn fan. But anyways, where was I going with that? Fuck, I forgot about that shit already. I was going there. I had a point with that, but oh yeah. So what else I've been seeing? The whole animation thing. All the DC projects getting stalled right now. I don't think that's necessarily because James Gunn is about to get the boot. I think it's more or less because the company is getting ready to get get sold. I could be wrong. Maybe both. Maybe it's because of both. And maybe that's why James Gunn has been kind of quiet. Like, what's going on with Clayface? Do you guys even like? Are they still filming that? Let me check. Let me see if they're still filming that shit. Cause I know they were filming it, and I think I saw something about it. And it's like, fuck, dude. I thought, what's his name was supposed to do that shit. What the hell's his name? The guy that's doing Batman. I thought that was his baby. And of course, James Gunn has to go steal it. Uh, yeah, this shit's fucking crazy. And the fandom, the fandom wars within the fandom are fucking ridiculous too. Um, like I'll be real with you guys. I'll be honest. Like, there's a few people I watch. There's some people I unsubscribe from too, because like there's people that they were like die hard, and then all of a sudden they want to shit on Snyder fans, right? And it's like, I'm a Snyder fan, dude. You're fucking shitting on me. And then you got other people, and I don't have anything personal against these people. I don't. but it's like my mood gets affected with some stuff, and it's like, if I don't, if I know that this is not gonna make me feel good, or I have the right to not basically I have the right to, if I feel like a certain energy is not for me and it's just gonna fuck my day up or whatever, and I know it sounds ridiculous and petty, but it's the truth, and it happens to you guys. I'm pretty sure. It's like, you know what? I'm gone. I'm out of here, dude. Because this shit ain't for me. But like, I've been seeing people doing that, and which I understand. Hey, I get it. I know there's some super hardcore Snyder fans, and then they get cultist. They call us cultists, which I really don't give a fuck about anymore. You can call me a cultist. I don't give a shit. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, I don't think people know the real true meaning of a cultist. Like, cult members meet up like every week and they like fucking do crazy ass shit. They do weird rituals and shit like that. That's what a cult is, and I don't think people really know. That's just some stupid ass name they want to call us, to make us seem like extremists. But we're just really hardcore fans, just like Henry Cavill said, we're passionate, and he's right. I love Henry Cavill. Bring back Henry Cavill as Superman. But also I've been seeing like, people, Snyder fans going against other Snyder fans, talking about, oh, you're not like us, or you're not a real Snyder fan like us. And it's like, it's starting to get really childish and really like, it's just, I don't know, guys. And then I just had to step away for a little bit. Like I said, I don't have anything against these fucking people, but I'm gonna tell you guys, a Snyder fan is a Snyder fan. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you just like Snyder's DC movies, okay? I don't give a fuck if you like all of Zack Snyder's movies. I don't care. A Snyder fan is a Snyder fan. And I told you guys, I do not care for Rebel Moon. All of his other movies, like I said before, like I watched 300. I love Watchmen. I like the feel like to his universe. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what it is I like so much about Zack Snyder. I think his aesthetic is really like kind of like really does it for me. He his aesthetic works with superheroes. I think that's what it is, and it gives you something different. It doesn't give you that same shit we've been getting from other the rest of the shit that we got in the past. What was I say? Uh, yeah. For the most part, all his movies are okay, but when it comes to his DC shit, that's shit. That's a shit right there, dude. I hate it. God, I can't wait to leave college tomorrow. Um, but yeah, guys, just keep on hashtagging Restore Snyderverse, and let's just wait and see what happens. Like I said, I still can't believe that this is even a fucking topic in 2025. And it's probably going to continue to be the topic for 2026. Don't be surprised if the Snyderverse gets restored on the date BVS came out. All right? Don't be surprised, because that would be exactly 10 years, the 10-year anniversary of BVS. I can't believe it, guys. I cannot fucking believe that it's been almost a decade that that movie came out. And it doesn't even feel that long ago. It really doesn't. But back to what I was saying, Clayface. Is it even like what's going on with Clayface? Because I haven't heard jack shit. Is it a movie or TV show? What is it? Stop making superhero TV shows too. That's just starting to get annoying. Like, if anything, finish up the Swamp Thing fucking story. That's another thing that fuck, man, they love to cancel good shit. Oh yeah, 2026 horror. Oh, they're ready to get a cast. Okay. Oh, they got the guy from Handmaid's Tale. That's interesting. And then they got the chick from what's her name's movie? Bleak Twice. Okay. Is she supposed to be okay. Um who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe all this shit will happen all at the same time, guys. But then again, they might just kick James Gunn out and then, restore Snyderverse and only choose to keep certain projects. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Um yeah. Usually, I wanna but it's like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I gotta do another test right now. So I'm not gonna waste too much of my energy on that. But you guys already know me. It's coming. Another rant is coming. But you already know.